Before programs and apps ruled the world, one woman dared to ask, "Why can't computers speak our language?" This question lit the fuse to a revolution in code. Meet Grace Hopper. Growing up curious and bold, Grace would pry apart clocks just to see them tick. Her hunger to understand never quieted, it only evolved. She believed rules were fine, but progress asked for questions. When World War II called, Grace joined the Navy despite being deemed too old and too small. She persisted, becoming one of the first programmers of the Mark I computer. Obstacles didn't stop her, they focused her. At a time when coding meant math on machine bits, Grace envisioned plain English instructions. Revolutionary for its era, she pioneered the first compiler. It was like giving machines a human translator. Colleagues doubted her compiler, said machines couldn't grasp English. Grace stood firm, telling them boldly, humans must adapt machines, not the other way around. And then, she proved it. Her work fueled the creation of COBOL, a language that made computers accessible to businesses, governments, and people. It still shapes our modern data systems. Hopper wasn't just coding, she was translating the future. Her famous quote, "It's easier to ask forgiveness than permission," wasn't defiance. It was courage with clarity. She didn't wait for change, she made it happen, and then opened the door for others. Grace continued serving in the Navy until her 70s, becoming one of its oldest active duty officers. Even medals couldn't measure her impact. She trained generations to think deeper and question better. She coined the term debugging after finding a moth in a malfunctioning machine. But her real debugging? She removed the limits that others tried to place on minds and machines alike. When doubted, Grace didn't shrink. She wrote, coded, and led. She turned vision into logic, and logic into legacy. What she built still runs beneath the world you're watching this from. Today, the language of computers echoes her insights, innovations, and integrity. She redefined leadership by teaching machines and humans to communicate better. Grace Hopper transformed possibility into progress and left blueprint. Grace Hopper proved that clarity sparks from curiosity, not conformity. Her story urges us to keep asking, keep building, and never wait for permission to innovate. Subscribe for more motivational stories. What inspired you today?